This is day 55 of researching a stock a day until I can quit my job. Today we're looking at Google. Perplexity just bid $34.5 billion for Google Chrome. The bid was unsolicited, but it wasn't necessarily unwarranted. A federal judge ruled earlier this year that Google is running an illegal ad monopoly, which follows a ruling last year that Google also runs a search monopoly. The judge is currently determining what the penalty should be. The Department of Justice is pushing for some drastic actions, like forcing the sale of Chrome. We haven't really seen a forced breakup like that in tech. Even when Microsoft was found guilty of maintaining a monopoly in PC operating systems, a judge initially ordered Microsoft to break up into two companies, but that was overturned on appeal. Alphabet also has stated that they plan to appeal. What Microsoft did have to do though was display rival browsers. I could see something similar for Chrome. Instead of the default search engine being Google, you may be presented a choice when setting up. I mean, personally, I still wouldn't use Bing or Yahoo. If you didn't already know, Google pays Apple $20 billion a year to be the default search engine on your iPhone. Of course, more searches means more ads shown, which means more money. One of the DOJ's experts testified that around 20% of search queries come from Chrome. I could also see these sorts of deals being restricted. In 2024, about 75% of Google's $350 billion in revenue came from advertising, and $198 billion of that came from Google Search and other, though they don't exactly clarify what other is here. If Chrome is 20% of search and you do the math, that's $39.6 billion in a single year. To Google, that's more money in 1 year than Perplexity's bid, so it's a bit of a joke. Sure, that's revenue and not earnings, but this is a company with a net profit margin of close to 30%. This is a classic case of the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. It's easily worth over $100 billion to Google, and they would only realistically sell it if they were forced to. To Perplexity or any other buyer, they wouldn't have the same sprawling search and ad network to capitalize on Chrome in the same way, so it wouldn't be worth as much to them. So how did Perplexity decide on $34.5 billion? I'm pretty sure they just Googled how many people used Chrome, which is an estimated 3.45 billion people, then decided to slap a very modest $10 per user value on it. The regulatory angle is a key driver of why Google trades below the industry PE median despite consistently growing annual revenues profitably. There's a lot more to explore with Google, but I'll leave it here for now. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research.